Hello everybody again. This is a Bob Dylan.
Well, early one morning the sun was shining, and I was laying in bed, wondering if she's changed at all, and wondering if her hair was still red. Her folks said their lives together are sure gonna be rough. They never liked Mama's homemade dress, and Papa Bank book wasn't big enough. And he was lying on the side of the road with the rain falling on his shoes, headed out for the East Coast. Lord knows he's gotta pay them due. Getting through, tangled up in blue. Well, she was married when they first met, soon to be divorced. He helped her out of a jam, I guess. He used a little too much force. And they drove that car as far as they could and banded it out west, splitting up on a sad dark night, of both agreeing to be the best. Well, she turned around to look at him as he was walking away. Heard her say over the shoulder, "We'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue." Well, he had a job in the great North Woods, working for a cook as a spell. Never liked it all that much, one day the axe just fell. So he drifted off to New Orleans, where he happened to be well employed, working for a while on a fisher boat docked out Detroit. But all the while he was alone and the past was close behind. He's seen a lot of women, though he never escaped the mind, and those feelings grew, tangled up in blue. Well, she was working in a topless place, and he stopped in for a beer. Kept a look on the side of the face, and the spotlight so clear. And later on, as the crowd thinned out, and he was about to do the same, she stood there beside his chair, say, "Hey, don't I know your name?" He muttered something beneath his breath as she studied lines upon his face. I must admit, he felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of his shoes, tangled up in blue. Well, she laid a burner on the stove and offered him a pipe. Never thought you'd say hello, you look like the silent type. Then she opened a book of poems and handed it to him, written from the Italian poet from the 20th century. Now I know why it's me. But every one of those words came ringing and pouring off like coal, burning off his soul like it was written for me to you, tangled up in blue. Well, I lived with them on American Street, in the basement under the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night, a revolution in the air. He started dealing with slaves and something inside of him died. She sold everything she owned and froze up inside. And when the bottom of finally fell out and I became withdrawn, the only thing I knew how to do was just to keep on moving on like a bird who flew, tangled up in blue. Well, I gotta go back again, I got to get to them somehow. All those people that we used to know, now they're illusions to me now. Some are math musicians, some are truck drivers' wives.